All right, y'all. So this is going to be a current clairvoyant energy reading for December of 2025. Y'all make sure y'all give the video a like, subscribe to the channel if y'all enjoy the content. I will have a donations link in the description box below. This will not be a blank screen throughout the whole video. It's just as I shuffle the cards. I do not have a tripod. So let's go ahead and see what's going on for the current energy. I greatly appreciate the love of support from my genuine subscribers. Thank y'all very much for the support. So what's going on for the current energy for December of 2025? One more shuffle. All right, so the current energy is Virgo energy in reverse, the Hermit card reverse, Pisces, Four of Wands, the Ace of Wands reverse, the Eight of Cups reverse, Page of Wands reverse, Temperance reverse, Sagittarius energy, Seven of Swords, Queen of Okay, so from the looks of it, people could be avoiding someone. All right, so the current energy is people are avoiding one another with the Seven of Swords because there's a lot of secrets that are out. The main thing about the situation is there's a lot of secrets out about a lie, a lot of lying going on. Something could be being made right. Yeah, this ain't going nowheres. This is not going no damn wheres. And there's a King of Swords on this side compared to these two up here in reverse. So this is giving me the energy of a situation not wanting to listen to their intuition. This is a lot of individuals not willing to listen to their intuition, to just leave a situation alone and to stop lying. And since they didn't trust their intuition, there is people that want to make something right with a situation because they know that you know too much. The high priestess reverses give me the vibes of someone knowing way too much, but you actually know the truth. And this right here has a situation at a halt with the chariot reverse. If this is something on a legal level, keep in mind I'm not a legal advisor, so there is a disclaimer in the description box below. So if this is something on a legal level, someone trying to lie and to try to get something to either go against you or to try to get you in here, that right there has also surfaced with the high priestess reverse. Sound like to me you just had somebody that entertained something with a bunch of lies. It started off as a lie, and yet something got carried out and got a whole bunch of people jealous and having relations with one another with the Knight of Cup Traverse. There could have been a lot of one night stands because that's what the Knight of Cup Traverse means. Like they're not really compatible with each other. And it's turning out that these individuals may be finding out that they really don't like each other as a person. It's not about not liking you. This situation is uncovering a lot of things that are bringing a lot of things to the surface that people are really not compatible with one another. So this could have something to do with a connection. So if someone tried to get you to appear a certain way to try to get in the way of your connections or to try to get in the way or to try to stop you from being in love with someone, it turns out that these individuals are finding out that they're not compatible with each other. If they try to work together in order to work against you, they ain't fucking happy. Knight of Cup Traverse. But it turns out that the individuals are not jealous of you. It's like they're jealous of one another. And there's a lot of things that are surfacing with the high priestess reverse that may be causing a shift in a perspective. There's a shift in perspective here. There is a lot of avoiding energy. Like if you look at the Seven of Swords, there's an individual avoiding this one and this one right here because they know it's a lie with the Page of Wands reverse. So they know it's a lie. Someone didn't listen to their intuition either. This could be an indication of having a bad something seems off. That's all about intuition tipping to the side like that. This right here is going to be related to a bad gut feeling with the temperance reverse. But someone didn't listen to that with the high priestess reverse, but something they could be seeing the results of what that is that's been causing that. Okay, so if this is an authoritative figure, they could be experiencing that. They could have felt something off recently, and this caused them to look to be aware of their surroundings, and this is what they're catching. That's all it took is for somebody to feel something off. Bro, that's a highly uncomfortable feeling, yeah. When this feeling right here, when you feel that dropping feeling, that's what this is right here. Temperature verse all about bad gut feeling, bad intuition. That means something is wrong somewheres. But something is telling me someone ignored that with the high priest reverse. This could have been ever since last Pisces season. Like not the upcoming Pisces season of 2026, but this could be connected to around Pisces season of last year. Could have been somewhere around something very significant about March 4th, March 4th, March 2nd. Something very significant about Pisces season last year. And it looked like to me someone has been ignoring inkling feeling that something ain't right somewheres. But something could have recently happened. This could have been on November 24th or November 11th, November 4th. Something very significant about November. This could have been November 28th. That would be Sagittarius season. Sagittarius season starts, I want to say, November 23rd or the 24th. Something very significant about the 28th, the 27th, the 28th of November of this year. Someone was ignoring something. I'm about to go ahead and get a closing message, get off this reading. I'm gonna tell you right now, if someone ignores their intuition, they're gonna start feeling this through their body. This this is God's way of trying to let somebody in position of power know that there's something wrong somewheres, and it's gonna come across as highly uncomfortable, and they're gonna feel this energy. They're going to feel it, and it look like to me that they're paying attention to the warning signs of that. With the Seven of Swords, there's warning flags all over, brothers, that say, hey, you need to be aware of your surroundings. There's a situation that needs to be observed and investigated, bro. I'm telling you, with the Seven of Swords energy. And it's like someone could be paying attention to that. And this is giving me the vibes like, oh, fuck. Like that. Like somebody could be literally hitting themselves in the head like, fuck, 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 like that. Why didn't they catch on to that? I'm also here, damn. What the fuck? Okay, by someone ignoring their intuition, this is the result of ignoring their intuition because it's coming through as a lot of it's like a huge uncomfortable feeling within their body. They know that this is their intuition too. They know that. It's like someone trying to talk themselves out of trusting their gut feeling. Look like to me since last Pisces season. So that would be the year of 2024 or could have been this last Pisces season of 2025. Something very significant about February to March. Clarify that. Yeah, the Seven of Cups reverse. So there's a reality check for somebody here. They're no longer confused about what is going on with the situation in regards to the people that's not able to walk away or a situation that may not be allowing you to walk away with the Eight of Cups reverse. And this is giving me the vibes of someone feels the need to take action. It's like someone has been getting away with doing something for a while. And from the looks of it, bro, this could be someone being ran down because of that. This is giving me the vibes of individuals that have been doing shady things to someone, but yet they're on the run. And this could be this King of Swords that's in the Knight of Swords energy, running them down like that. See that? That's all about someone chasing after the bad guys. Don't that look like someone running these individuals down? Hmm. Clarify the Seven of Cups reverse. The Nine of Wands. Okay, so ever since this individual had a reality check, they could be seeing that if some of you out there was on guard when it comes to a situation, they're seeing exactly what has been hurting you. So if there was a situation causing you harm, emotional abuse, psychological abuse, relentlessly having you stuck in one spot and having to be on guard, this right here is a reality check for this person. As you can see, like this is a very painful situation for someone. This could have affected some of y'all psychologically. There's a lot of brainwashing that could have been seen through too. And that right there could hurt people's psyche. That could psychologically manipulate people and to believe in something that's not the truth. But yet someone ignored their gut feeling and ignored that intuitive feeling that something's wrong. But the effects of this feeling could literally be coming through and to be causing a lot of uncomfortable energy in this individual's body. Like their body could be feeling uncomfortable. That right there is a sign from the divine to get this individual's attention as to say, hey, they need to pay attention with the Seven of Cups reverse. And I'm getting that this person may also be on guard too, giving a situation a side eye. Clarify that. Yeah, the Two of Cups reverse. Okay, so this is in regards into someone that you're not having associations with. You're not talking to anybody. So this is in regards to a connection that's not even there. And yet something is being manipulated when it comes to an illusional connection. There's a lot of brainwashing going on when it comes to somebody that you're not talking to with the Two of Cups reverse. This is all about the card of non-compatibility. So this is someone that you're not compatible with, and there hasn't been no association with this individual for a while, with the Two of Cups energy in reverse. There's no compatibility there. There's a separation. There's a disconnect. Clarify that. Clarify the Two of Cups reverse. Yeah, Three of Cups reverse. And it turns out that this individual that you haven't had any associations with in a while, and you had that disconnect from, something is connecting this individual or a situation to three other people here. This is giving me the vibes of being friends with one another. So if there's someone that you're not talking to, there's something coming out about some friends here that's connected to them. This could be pertaining to these reversals up here. This is both court cards here, I want to say. So that's going to be an indication of characters. But the way that these characters are operating is very manipulative, very cunning, lying, deceitful, troublemaking energy, bully energy, tyrant energy. And there's something here that could be coming out about how two people may be having a falling out with one another because of a situation connecting this to somebody that you don't have any contact with. This don't have to be a ex love interest or a ex of yours. This could just be pertaining to someone that you could have been friends with or anything of that nature. But you don't have any associations with this individual anymore. And there's something that It's connecting the situation to individuals that may be having a falling out over this person that's not really getting along with each other. With the Three of Cups reverse, there's a lot of gossiping, trash talking, people possibly arguing. Like this could be coming out. A lot of truths could be coming out due to these individuals overindulging when it comes to partying. Because the Three of Cups reverse could represent drinking, and a lot of truth could be coming out when it comes to that. But it's not just having a party and drinking, it's how the truth is getting out. It's due to someone's intuition and an uncomfortable feeling in their body that is warning them of a problem. And it's not going to sit there and let up until they fix the situation. Is what it looks like. This is a divine punishment due to someone ignoring their intuition. Something about Archangel Michael has the authority to punish somebody for not listening to their intuition and not doing things the right way. So it's going to come through and make them highly uncomfortable because he's not going to let somebody get betrayed like that. That's what it is. So maybe someone didn't know how intuition really worked. This is someone that may be on a logical level, which logic using logic is good though. But at the same time, when it comes to something that just a little inkling feeling, bro, like you just feel something off balanced. Something don't feel right somewheres. It's just an inkling feeling. Sometimes people ignore that. I mean, this individual may be busy with other things. They may not be paying attention to it. But this is telling me that this could have been ignored ever since last Pisces season. Because the high priestess is Pisces. But there's something very significant about Sagittarius season that would be November 24th, November 28th, and November 27th. So that would be around Sagittarius season that something right here is could have caught someone's attention. It brought a lot of attention to a situation due to something being ignored this long from possibly last Pisces season or somewhere in the month of February or March. This could have been the last 1 to 2 years because a high priestess card is two in the tarot. So this could have been 1 to 2 years ago within that time frame of Pisces season of February and March, which that's going to be cold around that time, right? You see how someone's wearing like this could be interpreted as a coat or a jacket. So that right there is going to be an indication of cold weather. So this was definitely around the winter months whenever this was ignored because there was something that was already off. Something was already brewing behind the scenes between this time frame and something going on. And this is what was being done way back then between that time frame. But it sounded like to me that someone used logic over listening to their gut feeling. I mean, maybe this individual wasn't connected to their gut feeling. Maybe they may be used to using logic and analyzing situations due to due to analyzation, like operating the logical part of the brain and not really listening to that gut feeling. So someone may be overly logical about a situation, not really intuitive, but something could be happening to where there's a shift that's taking place because this is something that shouldn't be ignored. And now they're seeing the signs all over. That's what it looks like. Especially if this is making someone highly uncomfortable, like making their body feel uncomfortable, or they keep on being drawn a specific direction. That's an indication that this is this individual's intuition that's not playing around, that something is wrong. Because the temperature verse is all about a bad gut feeling. It means there's bad energy somewheres in the surroundings and something is not right. And this is what this is connected to. There's a reality check of someone being hurt, someone being on guard with the Nine of Wands. This is connected to the Two of Cup traverse. Someone not having no associations or communication with someone, but this person may be connected to three other people here that's in reverse and may be talking a lot of trash and found to be in connection with this person. Okay, so that's what this is connected to. And this is connected also to a lot of lying with the Page of Wands reverse. Okay, so someone feels the need to want to make something right immediately. This is all about the fastest action card and the tarot. The Knight of Swords and the Chariot card is all about action cards. And the main reason why someone feels the need to take action immediately or to take immediate notice to a situation in order for actions to be taken is because of them being aware of what's going on that was ignored. Because a high priestess reverse could represent ignoring your intuition. So there's some form of authority figure here that ignored their intuition when it could have started off as an inkling feeling. But it didn't come across as this heavy, as if it was okay, maybe their intuition wasn't noticeable. I'm also getting someone has been doing magic and ritualistic abuse on someone's intuition. Someone's been doing some type of magic to try to distort an authority figure's intuition. Okay, so that would explain why they wasn't able to pick that up intuitively. Aha. So there's a aha moment here too. That's happening. Okay, so someone could be finding out something about witchcraft. Someone could be discovering the fact there's an authority figure that could be discovering the fact that some witchcraft was put on their intuition because their intuition is going to better to alert them to let them know that something is wrong. But there's something that's overpowering this magic and it's Archangel Michael coming through as I say, hey, look over here, look over here, look over here. It's like something that's overpowering this magic here to catch somebody's attention. This could also put them in the energy to want to gaslight with the King of Swords reverse to try to deflect things. So there's something very significant about how someone may have been kind of ignoring a problem, but this could have came across as gaslighting. This is an interference of witchcraft that was doing this to this person. This King of Swords reverse. He's not really in reverse. It just main reason why he's coming up in reverse is because of someone trying to distort this individual, this authority figure's intuition with a lot of magic. They wasn't truly connected to their gut feeling like they were supposed to. But there's Archangel Michael that's coming through because that's this card of Archangel Michael that's coming through. As I say, look over here, look over here, look over here. There's a problem. There's a problem. There's all kind of warning signs going off in this individual's vicinity. With the King of Swords reverse, that's to pay attention to who's in the surroundings. And it's like, okay, they're paying attention now and they're seeing it for what it is. And this is pertaining to two individuals in reverse. This can also be authority figures, don't have to be. There's two people in reverse that are causing trouble, that are lying with the page of wands reverse. So now they see it for themselves. And this could be putting them on guard. This can also be having them feel as if they could get in trouble for ignoring this problem this long. I mean, something could have came in and got all over one of these individuals and say, hey man, there's a problem here. And it's like, oh damn. Okay, so someone could have came in and got all over a situation. So it's either one of the two things. Someone's intuition could be tugging at them relentlessly and making them highly uncomfortable because something is overpowering this magic that was put on the official's intuition to distort their intuitive abilities from being able to sense that something is wrong. Because believe it or not, everybody has an intuition. But I'm getting the fact that this individual may not be spiritual. They're just mainly on the analytical side of things. They like to analyze things, they analyze situations, they observe information, but they're not really on the spiritual side of it. So what I'm getting here is they took advantage of that this individual wasn't spiritual, and therefore that's the main reason why they wasn't able to pick up this gut feeling back then. But out of all this time frame, there's been a lot of magic put on this individual's intuition. But there's something that is catching up with a situation that maybe cause a lot of drop in feelings like that relentlessly to tell them to pay attention to a situation. So why is this happening this way? Clarify that. because of something not being seen for how it should be seen. Someone refusing to see something for what it is. That's all about not being able to see things for what it is and relentlessly manipulating some type of narrative. This right here is going to better to affect the way that this individual is looking into a situation. Because if this individual was looking in the area, they wasn't looking in the right place. Okay, so this is a distorted crown chakra energy. Okay, so this may have been manipulating this individual on the crown chakra level too. Because if you look at this right here, this is all about the head area, right? That's the crown chakra. This right here is the crown chakra. But there's manipulation that is interfering with that. And that right there would be a very powerful indication of someone manipulating this individual's intuition to get them to avoid things and to have the wrong viewpoint of a situation to it's almost as if it's giving the illusion as if something is not wrong, but it is wrong. So that right there is going to cause the individual to just want to avoid and to ignore something because of something being manipulated to be seen the way that it should not be seen when it comes to a problem that should not be ignored. Because the way someone was able to manipulate this individual's intuition was getting them in the energy to where there was a problem right there in front of their face, but yet something misdirected them. There's a lot of misdirection energy here too. Okay, so there's some trickery going on. Seven of Swords is trickery. That's connected to deceit, lies, deception, same thing. Avoidance. So there's definitely a lot of sly energy going on here. Nine of Swords. But this is actually catching up with someone and putting them in their head because they have a reality check to see what's really going on here. So they can no longer ignore a problem. Yeah, the Four of Swords reverse. This individual may be suffering late, staying up late at night. They can't sleep. They could be suffering sleepless nights with the Nine of Swords. This could be stressing this individual out on a very, very, very intense level because this is an intense situation that needs to be made right. Because it's obvious that someone's not able to walk away. And the reason why this individual is not able to walk away is because someone keeps lying. Clarify that the lovers, Gemini energy. This could be related to two individuals that may be having relations with one another that is trying to get in the way of you being free, you having a union in your love life. So this could be pertaining to a situation trying to hold you back because this individual don't want you to have love in your life. It could be that petty, bro, while someone is doing this. And someone can't believe what they're seeing that this is what this is pertaining to. This is all being done in order to try to get in the way of your love life, to try to cause you problems with the law, to try to get in the way of your love life. That's how petty this is. But the things that was being done in order for this to happen is on an extreme level of violations. Because once you have something on your record, once they try to get you prosecuted for something that you didn't do, if this is pertaining to a lot of lying, this could be fake pages, page of wine diverse. Definitely a lot of lying going on. Once that could be put on your record, how you think that this is going to affect your love life? Not just your love life, but your freedom. Someone is seeing it for what it is. Yeah, look at that. The Eight of Wands reverse. But there's something that's coming in to stop something with the Eight of Wands reverse. So there's something also coming out about some conversations that are linking these conversations to other people with the Page of Wands reverse and not you. So you are not behind all these conversations right here. There's conversations being had in a very explicit way in order to try to prevent you from moving forward in your love life and also moving forward on a legal level. That's something else that's being discovered. King of Cups. This could be related to a King of Cups situation, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There's some fishy things going on behind this individual's back. Uh huh. There's some fishy things going on behind someone's back, and having an innocent person look bad through what's happening through these conversations. Okay, so that would be what the page of wine diverse is connected to. Clarify that. Yeah, the three of wine diverse. But it turns out that this individual has their back turned the whole time. They're not entertaining any type of messages. And there's someone that may be doing something on a catfishing account with the fish in the background. There's something fishy going on behind an innocent person's back. And this is proving that this individual has had their back turned for a long time. But there's a pattern that could have been identified. See how that looks like a pattern? There's a pattern here that's creating a leeway to prove this individual's innocence. This could be related to a Scorpio, the ending card. So this is what's going to be able to transform and change the situation. There's something changing when it comes to that. Yeah, because a lot of truths are surfacing with the moon reverse Scorpio Cancer energy. So there's a lot of truths and a lot of lies that are surfacing due to someone's intuition relentlessly pulling at them and causing a lot of uncomfortable feelings within their body because of magic being put on their intuition to distort them. Hey, y'all, hold on a minute. I got to charge the phone. A lot of magic being put on someone's intuition in order to distort the truth, in order to prevent them from figuring out the truth. Therefore, it's going to better to manipulate the narrative to be seen only one way. I'm also getting it's not that this person don't believe in intuition. They do in fact believe in it, but they wasn't able to feel something with the temperature verse until a long period of time something has been done throughout this time frame. And if something is still continuing now, then that's a long time. All right, I'm back, y'all. I had to get my charger. All right, so that's awful. That's a long time. So there's a lot of truth surfacing that's changing the situation. That's going to better to bring a proper transformation. And the moon card reverse is all about bad energy being released at the same time. So this is going to better to bring a transformation with a situation and to release a lot of bad energy or a lot of bad feelings that has been going on throughout the situation. Some of you could be a Cancer, don't have to be Scorpio energy. Yeah, Five of Wands reverse. This is going to be bringing a lot of truths to light that it's going to better to stop a lot of individuals, or this could just be a few people that has been relentlessly going back and forth and trying to hold you back, keeping you in a continuous energy of where you can't walk away. It's also being revealed you haven't been starting any drama with anybody or arguing with anybody back and forth. There's been a lot of manipulation, a lot of tampering that's been revealed, tampering with things. Something very significant about tampering to try to make it look and appear as if you're arguing with somebody or as if you're an attacker. This could also be representing an attacker, but you're not an attacker. These individuals are. A few individuals that were engaging in this drama, they're caught. They're caught. Whether they believe it or not, someone got the information. They're caught. Something will be made right. I don't know when though, but something is going to be made right. And someone could be taking immediate action to stop something, to put a halt, to stop them straight in their tracks from doing this to you. Yeah, Six of Wands reverse. So this is connected and related to a smear campaign. I'm not really getting that this is a transnational repression situation. I don't know if y'all know what that is. I could go do y'all research. But this is something similar along the lines of that because of someone being subjected to a disinformation campaign. That means that someone is spreading a lot of malicious information about someone that's not the truth and having them hated on and defamating their character and getting other people to engage in these practices in order to hate on someone. So this could be connected either to transnational repression or an extremist group with the Six of Wands reverse. So there's definitely some extremism going on here. All because of someone is themselves. They don't fit in with other people. They moved on from someone, and yet someone was being used in a malicious manner in order to have this individual attack this way. And this could be coming across as extremism. With the six of wands reverse, this give me the vibes of extremism because this is hatred right here too. A hate group bringing someone through a disinformation campaign, trying to have them in trouble relentlessly. Yeah, this ain't gonna continue. Something is definitely being stopped. And these individuals right here that was doing this to this individual were lying off of some type of fake pages or doing something in order to have this individual done this way. Everything is surfacing with the moon reverse. That's gonna have this stopped and defeated. Six of Cup traverse. This could have been carried out at a long distance. So this could have got carried out at a long distance. This could be pertaining to someone else that may be at a long distance that you once had a connection with, but yet once again you don't have contact with them either. So it's basically a situation involving someone not allowing you to move forward because they're trying to hold you back with either an ex love interest, an ex, or whatever that is. The emperor, someone taking charge. Someone's taking charge or someone is taking accountability and holding themselves accountable for allowing this to be dragged out this long. This give me the vibes of someone holding themselves accountable and taking accountability and taking the downfall and the blame for that. Because this right here should have been stopped a long time ago. There's not just one person. The spirit realm got news for this energy right here. There's not just one person that is catching on to what's going on. There's several individuals that are catching on to it. And they're keeping it to themselves at who is going to continuously act like they're ignoring that there's a problem. That's another thing I'm being guided to say. There's not only one person that is aware of something going on. There's several individuals, but they want to see who's going to purposely keep ignoring something because they got the answers. Because they will be bringing it into the situation unexpectedly. They better start confessing now, bro, because I'm gonna tell you right now, there's somebody keeping it to themselves. They know a lot of information and they could be working on something in regards to someone is still ignoring a problem. But there's other people in the energy that are not ignoring something. And when it's time to make a move, they're gonna make a move unexpectedly with the Knight of Swords to stop a situation. So this is in regards to a new beginning. So this is connected to a new beginning. The Eight of Swords. Okay, so there's a new beginning with something being stopped. This can be somebody being held up that's highly intuitive and a genuine person. This person gives off a lot of genuine energy. They have a genuine spirit about them. They have good energy to them with the Ace of Cups. And this is related to a person being held up that's innocent. So this is someone that's being held up that's innocent. Yeah, not being able to move on with the Six of Swords reverse. Being held up with a situation due to a lot of lies that try to cause this individual problems. This ain't gonna be happening for much longer because whoever has been doing this to this person, they got trouble coming their way because of what they're doing for their job. This is what they're doing for their place of employment. At their place of employment to do this to this person, something's telling me something's gonna be rolling in. I don't know when, but something could be possibly rolling in to stop these individuals or to stop a situation. Yeah, because you're being stalked, you're being slandered. This is aggravated harassment. You keep relentlessly being lied on. Another page reverse. You keep relentlessly being lied on and having your Fourth Amendment violated. So this could be connected to searching. They're not supposed to be searching you or doing any of that on that level. You haven't committed any crime, you haven't violated any law. That right there, the Fourth Amendment prohibits these individuals from doing that to you. It protects you from that because it's unreasonable. There's nothing valid on you. And since somebody don't want to make a situation right, this is proven intent beyond why this is being done to you. This is intentionally being done for their own selfish gain. Queen of Swords reversing, this is pissing somebody off. This is actually pissing one of these individuals off that may be watching your back for you, and they know that this individual is lying. Some of these individuals may be trying to give off signs that they're in your surroundings, that may be watching over you. But the thing of it is, they're pissed off at this time. Yeah, because this right here is going to get stopped. This may be someone, either a Queen of Swords or a King of Swords in reverse. This would be related to someone that may have feelings for you. And the main reason why it's making them upset this way is because they don't like seeing you done this way. This is also going to be someone that's going to better to help you out. The Seven of Pentacles reverse, because they know what is being manipulated with all this Page of Sword reverse energy. Ain't none of this good investments. Ain't none of this the proper investments to start with. And this keeps on getting in the way of you manifesting things and creating things to have your seeds planted to where something can grow. This is getting in the way of your growth, relentlessly stagnating you. And this right here is getting one of these individuals and pissing them off. Because this is under evaluation at what's really going on. Scorpio energy again. So there's a situation under evaluation. Go ahead and get a closing message. I'm not going to stay in on this reading. This is negative energy. Ten of Wands reversed. So something is under evaluation and nothing is on you. This is all manipulation. Trying to relentlessly drag something out and move something forward when there shouldn't be something done in the first place to move anything forward. The only thing that they're trying to move forward is all these lies. But this is what is being seen. That this is what has been done to you the whole time, which is a lot of lying, a lot of misinformation, a lot of violation of your rights. But this the closing message. Ten of Wands reverse. Clarify the Ten of Wands reverse. The Magician card. Gemini Virgo energy. So if some of you was manifesting a new beginning or trying to manifest a new harvest for yourself in order to bring your creativity back, in order for you to be in your power, or a situation shifting, then it looks like to me that a situation will begin to shift because of people use their resources or a situation being able to be shifted in a specific way. This could be due to you using your resources of knowledge, the power of knowledge and wisdom, willpower. The magician is all about willpower, having the creativity and the ability to use your willpower through a situation and to use the resources of what you have the gift of the gab at. But anyways, this what I have for the reading. This one I resonate with everybody. Pisces, Sagittarius, Cancer, Libra energy, Cancer, Scorpio energy, Aries energy. You could be one of these signs that this read could be resonating with or not. And also Gemini energy with Virgo energy. But this what I have for the current energy for December of 2025. Y'all make sure y'all give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see y'all some other time.